The strangest war ever was fought against birds, and somehow the birds won. It's 1932 in Western Australia, and the Great Depression is crushing farmers. But finally, wheat prices start to rise, and things are actually looking up for once. But then out of nowhere, 20,000 emus show up and try to film a mukbang. Left with no other choice, Australia declared war on emus. At first, the government didn't go all in. They just sent over a couple of soldiers with some old machine guns they had left over from the World War. Only this time, the enemy wasn't Germans, it was birds. The war started pretty simple, to be honest. The soldiers set up their machine guns, waited for this big flock of emus to show up, and opened fire. It was a massacre. Well, not really. Most of the birds just ran away, and the few that got hit didn't even make a dent in the numbers. Turns out these emus weren't stupid. They didn't march in neat little lines like an army. They split up into small groups, zigzagging through the bush like feathered commandos. And with how fast they were, the soldiers didn't stand a chance. The army weren't giving up that easily though. If the emus were too fast on foot, they'd bring in reinforcements on wheels. So they mounted a machine gun on the back of a truck, which sounds smart until you realize the ground was basically potholes held together by dust. The truck bounced so violently, the soldiers couldn't aim, and the birds outran the vehicle anyway. In the end, the only thing they managed to kill was their dignity. After about a week of fighting, the results were in. These numbers were brutal. The army fired nearly 10,000 rounds of ammo, and the emus had 1,000 casualties. This stat means it took about 10 bullets to kill one bird. This stat also means my year 2 teacher was wrong about me being bad at math. But at this point, it was clear the war was unwinnable. So the army packed up and told the farmers to just build better fences. The press had a field day. Headlines were pretty mean to the government for losing a war to birds. And pretty soon, Australia became the punchline of military history. Like any embarrassing accident, the government quietly pulled out a little late and pretended the whole thing never happened. The rest of us, we just sat back and waited for the sequel.